What is going on, everybody? It is Frank the Tank, and welcome to Friday League week number 13. I know that a lot of you are probably looking forward to this one because I did announce in the days leading up to this that actually I put up a community post saying that this week of League is going to be a bye week. And any of you who are brand new to this and have no idea what that means, a bye week is basically when it's just you and your teammates. You don't have another team that you're bowling against. It's just you and your teammates on the lanes, and the objective in order that you want to achieve in order to get the win or the points is that you have to get within 10 pins of your average. So like, for example, my average is 212, and so obviously I want to get within 10 pins of that, and then all of my teammates are going to want to do the same. So I guess you add up all the averages in total, and you want to get within 10 pins of that or something like that. So at least that's what I was told. That's how a bye week works. So yeah, that's really what a bye week is like. You against no one, just you and your teammates trying to bowl within 10 pins of the team average total or whatever. So yeah, that's what that is. And then number two, and I know this is the part that you guys are looking forward to, I did put in a community post that I wanted to introduce the idea of putting on a first-person point of view. I had these special camera glasses with the camera on them so that you guys can see in first-person point of view, kind of like Jason Belmonte in the Google Glass. That's an idea that I've been wanting to try for quite some time. I did do it a couple years ago in like a spare shooting video, and it turned out pretty good, so I figured why not try it for League to see what it's like. And of course I put up a poll and you guys upvoted the hell out of that, so now we have to do it. So yeah, you guys are going to get to see week 13 of League in from my point of view. And of course I have my other regular camera set up, so like kind of like as a security blanket, if you know what I mean. So just in case I suffered a technical malfunction with the glasses, that other camera will be there to record the footage. So luckily, no, I looked over all the footage and there were no technical malfunctions. The sound was great, the quality was great, nothing happened, it all turned out great. So we don't have to worry about any errors. So and then also, in order for you guys to be able to see from my point of view and for the regular camera view, I'm going to have the camera for that, the second camera right here in the top left corner. You guys will see the layout, and then yeah, that's pretty much all you guys need to know. So this is going to be a fun one. And then I guess that's really all there is left to say. And then of course I guess now I can show you what I packed. But before I do, someone left a comment from in last week's League video about if I could, requesting to see the layouts on the bowling balls. So that's something I can definitely start implementing into my League videos. So from now on, when I show you guys what I pack, I'll show you the layouts and what they look like on the bowling balls. So because I totally forgot that a lot of you guys are brand new here, and a lot of you are brand new to the game as well, and you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about when I say like, oh, the layout on this ball is 85 by 4 1/4 by 50. Okay, that's great, but what is that? What does it look like on the ball? I keep forgetting about that, and I apologize for that. But starting on this week of League, I'm going to start doing that. So thank you. I think your name is John Mays, for the comment, for letting me know that that's something that you want to see. If it makes things better, if it helps you out, then I am definitely going to do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and show you what I packed for this week of League. Okay, so starting from the bottom, I packed the gold Belmo spare ball for this. Not that that really matters because it's a spare ball. It doesn't really do anything special other than it looks so cool, especially when it's rolling down the lane. So that's the spare ball that I decided on using this week. I was going to bring the pink breast cancer awareness spare ball, but I thought, nah, I already used that one last week. Let's alternate. So yeah, moving further up the list is the Zero Gravity. If you guys saw my review that I made last week of it, I said that I was going to bring this one to League again because this thing is an absolute killer on house shot. It's got so much miss room, easy to strike with. I just had to bring it. So moving further up the list, I'm going to skip one and go to the top of the list, and I'll show you why. We're going with the dark code. Not that it was this was such an unnecessary choice because it's just me and my teammates. We're not going to be creating a whole lot of traffic on the lanes, and I know my teammates. They all play on the right part of the lane, basically straight up the boards and in. One of them plays literally directly to the pocket. One plays directly up the boards, and the other one it just plays. I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, I know how two of them do it. So anyway, the last ball that I decided that I was going to bring to this is the Trend 2. And it's got a new layout on it. It's got a pin above the bridge layout. My last pin above the bridge layout was 60 by 5.5 by 60. But due to some issues with my release and that layout not matching up with my release, I decided I had to change it. So I talked with my Pro Shop operator. He helped me change that up, and it's now 75 by 5.5 by 55. So yeah, the CG, not the C, the mass bias to pin is a little bit more upright and less, diagonal, I guess. So yeah, I felt like this was the ball that was perfect for this sort of thing since it's first person, and I bet we all want to see what the Trend 2 looks like in my hands going down the lane. So I felt that this was perfect for it. And any of you who are wondering, yes, I can use this ball. This league, the person in charge, they're not like strict on the rules. They don't care for what USBC is doing, banning all these bowling balls. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I can totally use this ball. It's not going to be an issue. So yeah, that is what I packed for this week of League. So now I guess enough talk. Let's roll the footage. Okay, guys, so here it is. Week number 13. First person point of view, and also I've got the regular camera right there in the top left, like I said I would. So we're going to be starting off game one with the zero gravity. During the 10 minutes of practice, I decided to go with this one because it was giving me the look. I tried with the Trend 2, but I couldn't find like a proper line to the pockets, so there it is, zero gravity. Perfect way to start. And of course, I tried the dark code as well, and it just was terrible. I was like, oh yeah, definitely not going to pick up this ball at all. I knew after like just 2 shots with the dark code that I was like, nope, I am not picking up this ball whatsoever the whole night. It's just going to be zero gravity and Trend 2. So yeah, I didn't necessarily know exactly where to stand with that Trend 2. And actually, let's see, where was I standing for this zero gravity? Let's take a look back real quick. There, okay. I know that's not necessarily a good one, but like it's hard to know what you're, pointing out with that camera because you don't know what you're staring at. But as you can see there, I lined up on, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. I want to say that's 17 and a half, so I'm definitely on the right part of the lane with this ball. As it should be. That's basically what I did in my review video, lined up there. Fell off.
But I get away with it.
But I got away with it. So yeah, there I am on 17 and a half. I think that's what that is. Could be 18. I don't know. I try to be as steady as possible with these things on my head, but kind of hard to know. Oh, get out of here, 9-pin. How about that? So I was actually very concerned with how this my scores were going to turn out. I thought I was going to bowl terribly because you see, these things were kind of blocking parts of my vision, but after I threw the first shot, it was like they weren't even there, so I had nothing to worry about. And once I started striking, wasn't even worried at all because I don't wear glasses, so to have these things on my face, I wasn't really used to it. Look at that, great form. A little too much angle into the pocket, and I leave the 9. So break out the Golden Belmo spare ball. So it looks like we're going for 3 in a row and a 9 spare in the 4th. No problem at all. Alright, here we go on the left lane, and actually, you know what? Let's clear this up right now. Now that I can actually get a clear picture of where I'm standing there. So that's 5, that's 10, that's 15, 16, 17. I'm standing in between, let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 17 and that's 18. I'm standing in between 17 and 18. So that is indeed 17 and a half. Confirmed. It's crazy how from my regular camera, it looks like I'm standing further left from that, but I'm really not. And you can see that from this point of view. Look at that.
All right.
Looks can be deceiving. Alright, so here I go again. So far, so good.
Okay.
And I'll tell the truth here, I was very worried about, like, oh, I gotta bowl good here because, you know, if I'm bowling with this camera on my face, then I definitely got to put on a show.
All right.
And putting on a show, I am. So I was told by someone in the comments, I don't remember at on what week, that it's never a good idea to go in with the kind of game plan that one ball, a different ball for each game. That's true. I agree. But for this one, I went in with the plan that I'm probably going to use a zero gravity for this one game, depending on how things went, and then I was going to pick up the trend 2 for the rest of the night. Although it's obvious, it's very clear that there is probably no need for me to be making a ball change at all. I could literally just stick with the zero gravity throughout the entire 3 games, but, you know, I really did want to pick up the trend 2 because I wanted to use the trend 2, and I want for you guys to be able to see it as well. And that was unfortunately not a good shot, and I end up leaving the 6-10. Break out the spare ball again. Funny how I felt like I was bowling really, really good with these things on. Maybe I ought to bowl with these camera glasses a lot more often. Fell off balance.
Got it.
And you could tell by the way the 6 moved that I only just got it. Oh yeah, and another thing that I've got to mention, this is quite something. 2 of our teammates didn't show up, so it was literally just me and my teammate Penny for the night. And spoiler alert, she did fantastic. She, all 3 games, I believe, she beat her average, which I believe was 128. So she beat it all 3 games, so congrats to her on that. Fantastic work. And I give her credit for not wearing out because obviously, as you can see, she's of, I don't know how old she is, and I'm not going to get into that, but, you know, we were going constantly, you know, there was no breaks here. So, you know, she did not wear out at all. She did not let that get to her. She did not fatigue whatsoever. And neither did I. I mean, I'm oh, the good strike there. But I'm conditioned to go 8 games without even breaking a sweat. I practiced doing that a lot. So these 3 games were going to be nothing to me. But here we go on the right lane now after that left lane strike. Things are looking good, except for that one. So I leave my first 10 pin of the night. Now we're going to see how I pick up a 10 pin from this first person point of view. Here we go, making a 10 pin. Hey, pretty good. Alright, so last shot in the 10th. I believe I'm at 227 right now with the strike that could close out at 237. There you go. 237 to start off. Okay, guys, here we go. Game number 2. I know you guys are all waiting for this one. The Trend 2 is going to be making its appearance right about now. So this is going to be awesome. Starting off hot with the 237. I felt good. I was feeling confident. And I also had a practice session with this ball a couple days back, and I had a really, really good look with it, so I was feeling good about this one. So actually, let me see where I lined up. Hold up, hold the phone here, Frank. I know you're eager, but come on now. Okay, so that has to be like, I don't even know. That was too quick. Hold up. Okay, that, I know it's kind of blurry, but let's see. That's 20, that middle dot that I'm pointing at there. So 21, 22, 23, 24. So I was on 23 and a half. I was in between 23 and 24. So there we go. That's where I was lined up with the trend 2. Because I do remember in practice I lined up on 23 and it wasn't working, so I knew I needed to move to the left. But there you go.
Ooh.
Jesus, that trend 2 turns with a vengeance. So in the Trend 2 ball review that I made a couple months back, I remember saying something about how I think this ball almost rolls like an uproar, the Rotogrip uproar, and I stand by what I say. This thing is like an upgraded uproar. It is fantastic. I mean, the length on it, the way it turns down lane, I'm all for it. I love it. I mean, look at this.
Oh, man. Oh,
Definitely got some miss room to go with it, too. And you know, another thing about this Trend 2 is that any of you who don't know this, or didn't bother to look up the specs, this bowling ball has a hybrid reactive cover on it, so this actually is the only hybrid cover bowling ball in my arsenal. Out of everything I got, this is the only hybrid cover ball that I have. Everything else is pearl, solid, one urethane ball, and a spare. That's it. This is the one and only hybrid cover ball that I actually have. Hits like a freaking tank, man.
Number 3.
I mean, I do have the high road, but that one is drilled in a different way. I have it drilled 60 by 0 by 0, where the pin is on my axis point, and that's specifically for playing straighter angles. So I don't necessarily count that, even though it is a hybrid cover.
Yes.
My God, that is just... Let's look at that one more time. This thing just turns like it's nobody's business. So yeah, this ball is the only hybrid cover ball that I have drilled normally to play the lanes like this. So I don't really count that high road, but let's take a look at that again. Instant replay.
Yes.
Man, once it gets down there, it turns.
4.
Okay, so here I go again, lining up on, take a look at that. That's got to be 23 and a half. Still sticking with the same game plan. And I believe I'm working on trying to get 4 in a row here. To the right too early, but I got away with it. All right, left lane. Can we get 5? Only
God.
just, man. Entered the pocket high. I saw that 4-pin. Okay, back on the right lane. And I think I'm trying to work on... I think I'm working on trying to get a 6-pack now. I'm honestly bad at keeping track.
Oh, God.
And that one, yeah, I think actually no, that was 6 in a row already. That shot on the left lane was 6 in a row because that was the 7th frame. That's 9. We had a good run. We had a good run. But I didn't even bother to adjust because obviously, as you can see, I was getting all those high hits into the pocket.
Did I just miss that? Oh, okay, no. All right.
Okay, here we go back on the left lane after going 9 spare, and we have an adjustment. Take a look, from 23 and a half to 24. So we made a half board adjustment since we were going into the pocket high on both lanes. Did it work?
Might not be enough. Oh, I got away with it.
Got away with it again. Light pocket hit.
That was lucky.
Okay, now I'm going to try board 24 in the right lane. Fell off balance. And I leave the 7. Alright, so let's pick up this 7 pin. Let's see. Still good. Still clean. Okay, so although I got a light pocket hit on the left and right, I still continue to stand on 24.
Oh, yeah.
because I was looking for that kind of hit. All right, here we go. It didn't even occur to me that we're already on the 10th frame. Jesus Christ, this thing is flying by. That's kind of why I love the bye week. You get done early. So there I go on 24 again. The score is already looking great. 237 in the first game, and Lord knows what in this one.
Never mind.
That trend 2, man. Unbelievable. I think I definitely ought to be taking this ball with me to league for next week, because this thing is just unbelievable. I mean, after that 6-pack, I feel like maybe this could be my 300 ball. You never know. If it's not this, then it might either be the nuclear cell, the zero gravity, the hustle wrap, who knows? But can we strike out here for 259?
Booyah!
Of course we can. Alright, so here we go with game number 3. After going 237 and 259, I have carved out a massive, massive window of opportunity for me to get a 700 series. The question is, can I do it? We're going to find out. So, sticking with the same game plan, trend 2 on the left lane, standing on 24. No adjustments.
Right where we started.
Nothing changes. Alright, right lane. Can we make it a double?
Yes.
Flush. Bartender, make it a double.
All right.
Alright, third frame.
Ah,
Fell off. And it cost me dearly. We got our first split of the night. Okay, on this one, I will say there was a part of me that did want to attempt to try to make it, but I felt like at this point it's just best to play it safe. So it was a little like half and half. Half of me wanted to make it, half of me played it safe and just went for the count. Alright, still on 24. And now we are on the 4th frame after that split. Can we recover? Off balance.
Again, but I get away with it.
But the placement was pretty good. Alright, so now after that strike in the 4th on the right, we go to the left after that split. And I wasn't even worried at all. I knew because I fell off balance, that affected what happened when the ball was rolling down the lane. So I knew, like, okay, I just throw my normal shot and don't fall off balance. And it's gonna strike. I didn't let it get to me. So I knew here that if I can just repeat the shot, everything is going to be okay, and I will make off with a 3-bagger, a turkey, a triple play, cable, internet, and phone.
That's right.
That looked like kind of a light hit, but hey, strike is a strike.
Oh boy.
Alright, working on trying to get a 4-bagger. Here we are in the 7th.
Too slow. Yep, I knew it.
And I don't know if you guys heard that. I instantly called it. I threw the ball too slow. I didn't get enough juice on it, and as a result, that ended up happening, and we now have our second split to deal with. And now I am in danger with my attempt at trying to get a 700 series. I'm now in the danger zone as a result. So now I got a baby split to work with.
Ah, I missed.
Too much to the right, could only take out the 10, and that's another open. This is not good. Alright, 8th frame, right lane. It's as if things couldn't possibly get any worse. They did. A little left of target compared to the previous shot, and now I lead the big 4. So back-to-back splits, and now this is really, really putting me in the hot zone. I've now put myself in the situation where from this point onwards, now I have to strike. No more sparing, no more open. I have to strike out if I want to get a 700 series. And look at this. Adding more salt to the wound.
I lost count. Wow.
Lost count completely.
Wow.
So here we go on the left lane, and I knew it. I knew that from this point onward I had to strike out. That's a good one. Back in it. And that was getting me a little nervous. Okay, guys, so here, unfortunately, yeah, there I am with the glasses on my face. That's what I look like with them. Unfortunately, here, the glasses, I took them off and then I put them back on, and I guess I must have, like, smeared the camera or something, or made it mess up its focus, because it looked all blurry from this point onwards. So I had no choice but to just cut to this point of view, because honestly, it was horrible. It was all blurry looking. So yeah, for this for the 10th frame, we have to look at it like this. I need 204 to get 700. That's one. I needed to get the next one in order for this to happen. Here we go. Second shot in the 10th for 700. And I couldn't do it. Once again, I flopped. And I think this is the third time now in this league that I mess up in my attempt to try to get a 700. That totally sucks. So my chance at 700 is gone. I could only get 196. That's a 692 series, and 700 series continues to elude me. So that totally sucks. But you know, what can you do? That one was on me. I mean, the splits just got me in that last game. But again, that was my fault. The first split, I think. What happens? I think I went a little too high into the pocket, and then the second split, I didn't put enough power on it, and as a result, the ball traveled a little slower down the lane. And then the next one, I was a little left of target, and I left the big four, so those were all completely on me. I didn't get robbed. It was my fault, and all I can do is beat myself up about it, and then once I've done that enough, I can just pick up and move on. It's not the end of the world, obviously. I have plenty of other chances to be able to do that again. So one thing's for sure is I'm definitely going to take this Trend 2 to League again, because this thing was fantastic. It matched up really well with me. But yeah, not bad for having glasses on my face that were kind of messing with my vision and certain parts of my vision. I'd say that was pretty good. So anyway, with that over with and done now, I guess we can all take a look at the summary. All right, so here is the summary for this week. For game 1, we started with the zero gravity and we got 237. For game 2, we switched to the Trend 2 and we got an even better score of 259. And then game 3, it all went downhill and I could only get 196 due to me being an idiot and not keeping my head together. So the series required to raise my average +1 was 647, and I completely eclipsed that by going in with the 692. And obviously a massive improvement compared to last week's series total, which was 572. And that brings my pin total to 8352 after week 13 with 39 games played now. That brings my average up 2 points. Last week's average was 212. And my current average now goes back to 214 like it was the past couple weeks of league. So we're back at 214 again. And it's nice to know now that that's officially where I stand. I can keep it between 210 and 215. I know that now, so that's kind of cool. But I know deep down that I could bring that average up. I could do way better. It just sucks that, you know, I can't come in clutch when I need to. I definitely got to work on that. But my highest game continues to be 268, and so does my highest series of 697, done 2 times. So yeah, that is the league summary. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first-person point of view. Week number 13 is done. I think it was a huge success. The scores turned out great, except for that what happened in game 3. But the Trend 2 turned out fantastic, especially with that new layout that I was experimenting on. It turned out great. I didn't have any issues. The ball, obviously, you guys can see, was looking like a hook monster. I loved it, and I think I'm definitely going to be taking that thing to league with me again next week. I don't know. I might not. I'm not sure yet, but Needless to say, everything was great. I am relieved that there were no technical malfunctions. Everything turned out fantastic. And who knows, maybe I can continue to try out those glasses for future videos. I don't know yet. It is kind of a lot of work, but you know what? Totally worth it in the end. And that covers that. And now we go back to normal for the next week of League. And I think week number 14. I don't know how many weeks are left. I know we're coming close to the end, but I know there's going to be a next week. So yeah, that's all I can tell you. So that was week number 13. I'm Frank the Tank. Hope you guys enjoyed this special video. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. So see you later.